Welcome back. It's Earth Day, and here on Get Up DC, we are learning more about how to live a more eco-friendly life because the environment matters.
You can make a difference for the planet at home. Abby Larico is here to verify one of those classic bits of energy advice that we've all heard before. Abby, good morning.
Good morning to you both. So this is about an appliance you may have already used this morning, the toaster. Maybe the sound of the bread popping up also calls to mind the sound of your dad's voice telling you to unplug it when you're not using it to save some dough on the electric bill.
Let's verify. Does your toaster use electricity even when you're not using it? Our sources are the Natural Resources Defense Council and Ram Narayaramurthy with the U.S. Department of Energy.
In the simplest terms, as long as something is connected and they have some kind of a power conversion device inside them, they're going to be using just a trickle of electricity.
Narayaramurthy says manufacturers and regulators have worked together a lot over the last 20 years or so to make products that use less.
So a toaster that's plugged in today might be using far less energy than it would have 20 years ago.
But our homes, offices, and shared spaces have been getting smarter, more connected and online.
Alexa, who was the 33rd president?
And that takes energy.
Now we are seeing a lot more energy use because all of them are staying on just to stay connected.
The NRDC's studies have found a lot of appliances suck up power even when the power switch is off. The toaster's idle energy use is near the bottom of the list in most households. Main offenders include the television and all its accessories, desktop computers, printers, and internet equipment.
Everything adds up.
So we can verify, yes, the toaster does use electricity even when it's not in use, but it's not the only thing you should unplug when you can.
Anything you can unplug, unplug. If you're using something that's less than an hour a day, unplug it.
When we consider all the other things in our household, it sounds like the toaster's getting a bit of a bad rap.
Probably. In comparison, I think the toaster definitely is not where the big energy users are.
And even if it only adds a few dollars a year to your electric bill, multiply that by several appliances around your house, or even more than that, millions of households around the country. So guys, those of you who unplug the toaster, it's not a bad idea. And the other thing to say though about this smart technology is that with thermostats, water heaters, those are things helping us be more energy efficient in our homes. So the Department of Energy is still learning more about the different trade-offs with things you wouldn't unplug anyway.
That is so good to know.
It is good to know because I totally try to unplug everything, mainly to save on the energy bill for me.
Exactly. It's always a win-win.
There's a bigger issue though. Abby, thank you so much.